everybody, and welcome to Workout Wednesday. So, I don't know if you've heard, but I will be going live every Wednesday at noon for us to do a little bit of a yoga-inspired workout together. So if you're in the middle of your workday and you're working from home, you might tune in and we can do a little bit of a workout together. So, I'll give you a moment to tune in, get your stuff together. If you happen to miss our little class here, I will post it to my IGTV for you to enjoy later. But it's important to, just get a little bit of movement into our week. Even, 15, 20 minutes of yoga can be just like so beneficial for your mental health and for your physical health. So let's get into it. Grab your yoga mat and maybe grab a seated position just for now as we get centered. We're going to be exploring some table variations today, so we're going to be working the booty. And I know we're heading into summer, everybody wants to work the booty, so we will be doing that. So grab a seated position. You can even just follow along for this little beginning bit from your desk or your chair or whatever you are right now, just as we get centered and come into the moment here. Okay, so quickly, before we get into our workout, let's just come into the moment. So close your eyes, take a deep breath in, long sigh out. Deep breath in, long sigh out. One more deepest breath you've taken all day. Beautiful. Okay, so let's warm up the spine a little bit. So I'm going to move my pillow out of the way here, and we'll come into a kneeling position. So, kneeling on your mat, your bum is sitting over your heels, straight up through the spine, making lots of spacing between the vertebrae, shoulders down and away from the ears. Take a deep breath in as we lift the arms up and overhead. And exhale as you bring the hands down to heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down to the sides. Plant the left hand down to the mat, bring the right hand up and overhead as we inhale, gazing to look at the ceiling. Exhale, back down. Plant the right hand, left hand comes up. Exhale, left hand comes down. We'll do a couple more of these. Little crescent moon type shapes, moving at your own pace with the breath. In yoga, we always move with the breath. And one more. Beautiful. Okay, inhale, take both hands up and overhead. Exhale, we're going to take the right hand to the left knee, coming to twist to the left. Coming into a twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Twisting to the right. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. At your own pace. Listening to your body. Beginning to warm up the spine for our little workout here. Coming back to center. Interlace the fingers, stick the pointer fingers up into a little steeple. We'll take a slight back bend, big inhale. Exhale, it's forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Coming to our seated or our kneeling position here. Inhale, hands up and overhead. Slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walking back up. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to come into some cat-cow movements here. So let's turn on our mat. Making sure that our wrists are under our shoulders. Our knees are hip-width apart. We're looking for a neutral spine here. Stacking our hips over our knees. On an inhale, we'll lift the nose, lift the tailbone, drop the belly. Coming into cow. Exhale, tucking the tailbone under, drawing the navel to the spine. Drawing chin to chest, coming into cat. Inhale, lift the nose, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, press the feet, the top of the feet against the mat. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine, rounding through the upper back. A couple more at your own pace here. Just waking up that spine. I meant to mention that if you'd like music, you're welcome to put some music on for these Workout Wednesdays. I unfortunately can't put them on the video because of the algorithm. It'll get blocked out and you might not even be able to hear me at all. So feel free to add your own music, by the way. Okay, so back to our cat-cows. So coming into a neutral spine, let's take the nose to the left hip, coming into a bit of a twist, a little side crescent here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, nose to right hip. Back to center. And to the left. At your own pace. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start getting a little bit more complicated here. All right, so plant down through the right hand. We're going to lift the left hand up as if you're going to shake somebody's hand. Then we're going to take the opposite leg, so the right leg, we're going to lift that up too, coming into a bit of a balancing position here. This is called bird dog. So hold it for just a couple breaths here as we begin to ignite a little fire. Deep breaths. One more. Exhale, send everything back down to the mat. Plant the left hand now, right hand comes up. Left leg goes long, flexing through the foot. Take a couple breaths here, looking for that long straight line from the hand to the foot. You might feel a little bit of shaking, feel that energy building in the body. And back down. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to be bringing our knee to elbow. So let's again start with the left hand out, right leg out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we contract, drawing the belly to the spine and knee to elbow. Inhale as we come back up. Exhale, contract. Inhale, back up. Exhale, contract. Inhale, up. Exhale, contract. And one more. Inhale, up. Exhale, contract. And coming back to center. Okay, so if you find that your wrists haven't built up a lot of energy for your body weight here, we might just send the hips back for a moment. Maybe circle it through those wrists. Maybe interlace the fingers together. Press them out and away from the body here. Maybe the other direction. Okay, time for the other side. All right, so what were we just doing there? We were doing left hand. So let's do right hand now. So inhale, lift right hand up, left leg up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow, drawing the navel to the spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, contract. Inhale, up. Exhale, contract. Inhale, up. Exhale, contract. And one more. Inhale, up. Exhale, contract. Beautiful. Okay, so now we are going to be doing some airplane type balances. So these are kind of fun, but they are a little bit tricky on the balance, so only go as far as feels comfortable for you. So again, beginning in our tabletop position here, spreading our weight out through the fingertips. We're going to take the left hand up, right leg up, and we're going to start to send them out to opposite directions. So I'm going to open my left hand to the left, right leg to the right, spinning it to the sides, and back to the center. So this is a little bit difficult on the hip, you might find. So exhale out, inhale back to center. 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 Wonderful. Okay, let's switch sides. So we're planting through the left hand, right hand comes up, left leg comes up. We open the right hand to the right, left leg to the left. We're doing 5 on each side. You might find that you have one hip that has a bit more rotation or range of motion than the other. That's okay. And coming back to center. Wonderful. Okay, what are we moving on to next? Fire hydrants. So, you might have seen this movement before if you have a dog. So we are still in our table position. We're going to stay solid through the right leg as we lift the left leg up to the side, keeping the knee bent, coming into a fire hydrant type position here. So we're doing 10 on each side. So exhale back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. I lost count, not gonna lie, but we're just gonna keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. All right, so that's really targeting the glute muscles here, the butt muscles. So you might be feeling this tomorrow if this is a movement that you don't do often, which I'm sure it's probably not. Okay, so let's do the right leg now. Let's take a deep breath in. Long side out. As we begin to lift the right leg this time. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. I'm going to try to keep count this time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. At your own pace now. I think we have 5 left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. I can already feel that in my butt. So it's going to be fun walking down my stairs tomorrow. I've got really steep stairs, so I always tend to feel my lower body workouts the next day. Okay, so let's take a minute to circle out through the hands again. I know for some people with weaker wrists, it can be a lot to be in table or down dog. So again, just being mindful of your body, what it's telling you, of any stiffness. It's okay to take breaks. That's the other benefit of online yoga, is that you can always hit pause and take some breaks if you need to. All right, so now we are moving into donkey kicks. So similar movement, except instead of lifting up to the side, we are going to lift up and back, keeping the knee bent. So lift as high as you can. Try to get the sole of the foot to be pointing the same direction that your head is pointed in. Okay, so I'm going to cue the breath for a moment, and then I'm going to get back to counting, because I always seem to mix up the counting. All right. So ready? We're going to start with the left leg. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 7 more. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. So different bum muscles that we're working with this movement. So we're getting the whole booty. All right, right leg this time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 9, lift. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got one more area to target, and that is more in the hips, like the outer glute hip area. So this one's a little bit trickier, so watch closely for just a moment here. We're going to start on our table. I'm going to lift my left leg so you can see what my right leg's doing. I'm going to take my right toes and point them off the mat 90 degrees. So they're pointing this way. So you're going to do that. Keep your right hand where it is, stacked under the shoulder. And we're going to open up, lift the left hand up to the sky. Left leg goes out straight. We're on the knife edge of the foot back here. So I could scoot over so you could see my foot on the mat, but it's kind of cut off from one of my camera angles here. So I'll just stay where I am. Okay, so this is called gate pose. We're going to inhale to lift the leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 6, I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, just for fun here, playing with our balance, press the right top of the foot into the mat or into the floor. Begin to lift and bend the left leg, bringing the right hand down to reach the foot if you can. And then we're going to press the foot into the hand, opening through the chest, coming into a full body side stretch here. So lifting that knee as high as you can, keeping the chest open, drawing the shoulders back and together. Take a deep breath in, long breath out, and let it all go. Beautiful, coming back down to our table. Okay, I'm going to switch sides or else you're just going to get a view of my butt, which you might appreciate, but not today. Not today. All right, so again, quick roll it through the wrists. Maybe shake it out a little bit. All right, gate pose on the left side now. So beginning our table. Keep your left hand where it is under the left shoulder. I'm going to lift my right leg so you can see what's going on with my left. I'm going to scoot it 90 degrees off the mat. Drop my foot down so that my right foot is on the knife edge of the mat. Open up with the right arm, coming into our gate position. Take a deep breath in here. Long breath out. I meant to mention, but if you wanted to challenge your balance, in these type of twists, you can always look at your middle finger. And as you're gazing up, it really does challenge your balance a little bit. So, fun yoga tip. Okay, so let's begin the lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're at 7. I'm getting better at this. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it here for just a moment. Take a deep breath in. Bend the leg, bend the arm, grab the foot. Pressing the foot into the palm, opening through the front body, lifting the knee. Taking a couple of breaths here. Might be shaking a little bit, I know I am. That just means we're doing a good job in our workout. And exhale, let it all go. Coming back into our table. You're doing awesome. And if you're just watching, I hope that you actually do the practice later because you will reap the benefits, I promise. Okay, so last couple of moves here. We're getting on 20 minutes and I was hoping not to go too long, but you know what? I'm enjoying this, so let's keep going. All right, so from your table, look down at your middle fingers. We're going to be dropping the elbows right where the middle fingers are pointing. So just a little bit ahead of the hands. Arms come down into a sphinx. And then we sink the lower body down. You might have to walk the arms just a bit further depending on your body mechanics. I have a really long torso. We sink the upper body down, forehead towards the mat. If the forehead doesn't reach the mat, you might grab a block for your head to rest on. Coming into puppy stretch. So notice my thighs are still 90 degrees. They're still perpendicular to the mat. They haven't moved. My shoulders are kind of knitting together, but they're not up by the ears. Take a couple of deep breaths here as we begin to wind down our little workout. Tent up on the fingertips for a second. Lift the upper body. Send the left arm under the right, dropping the right or the left shoulder and left ear to the ground. Coming into a threaded twist here. Couple of deep breaths. Press back up. Send the right arm under the left, right shoulder to the earth, right ear to the earth. Sending that gorgeous booty of yours high into the sky. Coming back up. Let's start to sink the hips backwards, walk the hands back as we come into a child's pose. You can bring the knees as wide as the mat and send the upper body down towards the mat. Getting a nice stretch here. Walking the fingertips away from you, sending the tailbone away in the other direction. Taking as much time as you like here. Maybe putting one ear to the ground, taking a couple breaths here, and then switching the other ear. Again, you can use a block or even two fists on top of each other to support the head if your head doesn't quite reach. And when you feel ready, we'll come back up to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am willing to take requests for future Workout Wednesdays if there's an area of the body that you'd like to target or a specific pose in yoga that you enjoy that you'd like to see a couple variations of. So that was a bunch of variations of tabletop pose. And yeah, I'm hoping to see you here again next Wednesday for Workout Wednesday. Keep in mind, I'm also doing Mindful Monday. I missed this Monday. I did a pre-recorded session for you, and then I was in an area without internet. What can you do? So on Mondays, we'll be doing Mindful Monday. I will be doing a little mini meditation and breath work, and then sharing a bit of yoga wisdom for you on your Mondays to keep you centered throughout your work week. So give me a message in the comments or send me a DM if there's anything I can help you with, and I hope to see you in the future. So let's take a deep breath in. Bring our hands down to heart center. Thank you for taking this time to show up for yourself, to move with your body, and to connect with me and our YogaNaraska community. Again, my name is Catherine from YogaNaraska, and I am so excited to be connecting with you today. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste, my yogi friends. Happy Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Also, I don't know how to turn off live, so this will be fun. Hey!